We welcome you back. It's been revealed that legendary actor Betty White died of complications of a stroke at the age of 99. She had suffered it 6 days prior to her death. And Bob Saget's official cause of death might not be determined for weeks. Early indications are that he too may have suffered either a stroke or a heart attack. Joining us this morning is neurologist Dr. Amir Ashikli with SSM Health. Good morning, doctor. Are you with us?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. First of all, describe what a stroke is. Do people sometimes confuse it with a heart attack?
Yeah, stroke is in a way similar to the heart attack, but it affects the brain. So when there is a blockage of the vessel in the brain, that area of the brain, which is very functional, can lead to a stroke. Stroke, of course, is very sudden and it's important, can lead to major disability and can lead to death.
Doctor, are there certain age groups that might be more susceptible to stroke?
Generally speaking, all ages are susceptible to stroke. Of course, as we get older, more problems are going to happen, such as the high blood pressure, the diabetes, and older age group are more at risk. But generally speaking, all ages are susceptible to stroke. Of course, the older the person is, the more likely to have it, just because of the risk factors. As we all know, the risk factors for the stroke, such as the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the smoking, and nowadays the COVID, are all considered a problem, and we have to get it under control to reduce that risk.
Yeah, and I understand there's an acronym you use in your business, Be Fast. First of all, Be Fast. Let's start with the letter B. It's all about balance, right?
Correct. So this is an acronym given for everybody to do a small test at home or anywhere. If you suspect somebody has a signs and symptoms of stroke. So the B stands for the balance. Check the balance. They ask the person to do certain things, such as touching the nose or walk. These are early signs of stroke. Can be lost. The E stands for the eyes, checking the vision. It's like you stand up in front of the person, ask the person, is it blurred vision, double vision, loss of vision. The F stands for the face. Look at the person's face. If there is asymmetric face, the crooked face, that may be a sign of stroke. Drooping of the face on one side, that could be a sign of stroke. The A stands for the arm. Ask the person to elevate both arms and see if one side doesn't do the same thing as the other side. It may indicate some weakness is happening in that side. The S stands for the speech. So you could hear the person, how's he speaking or how she's speaking. Are they slurred? Are they finding some trouble finding their words? And of course, the last one, which is the T, the time. Time is the essence. You got to call 911. You got to bring that patient, that person to the hospital as soon as you can.
Yeah.
That's where we help the person.
Sooner the better. All right, doctor, some great important reminders for stroke. Thank you so much for joining us. And if our viewers want to learn more about it and that acronym, we'll have a link for them on our website as well as our Fox 2 mobile app. Have a great day, doctor.